Hello everyone, I'm Jacob and welcome back to Hardcore Roleplaying. Just a
Surprised you're not
few
running around
important
naked
things I
yet.
want to go over real quick while I'm setting up some mods. I had to reinstall Skyrim as well as all the mods because one of the mods I'm not sure because I had I think 84 going and which I guess is quite excessive, but one of them was preventing me from launching SKSE, and so I was like, dang it. So I reduced the number of mods I had this time. I only have about 50 now, which is a considerable cut, I suppose. But so I switched a few things up. The bad thing with that is when I tried to load Tadriel's load file, because so many mods have been switched, it would crash every time I did it. So I started a new game, made the same character, yada yada yada. I used the console command to get his skills and stuff right around to where they were, and then I just blew through the first part of this main quest, since it doesn't really take that long if you're not uh, role playing with it, I guess. So I'm gonna start doing something. I still got Frostfall, of course. Oops. Um, I pretty much kept most of the same mods. Uh, but I
Makes
added
sense.
some new ones and then switched some out. Um, I'm using realistic needs and diseases now instead of I don't even remember what I was using the first time. But hold on, I'm gonna take this down to about 6. Take this one down to about 5. Alright. And just because I like this one a little bit, I don't actually remember why I was using the other one in the first place. Yeah, I can't tell you why. But yeah, so I apologize for the inconvenience. It's one of the reasons I haven't uploaded in a few days. I was just kind of like, oh god, I'm gonna have to do all this baloney just to get to where I need to be. And actually, I need to go back to Frostfall and enable where, if it's gonna let me. Oh no, I probably gotta exit the menu because I changed. Okay, so let's try one more time. And there we go. Yeah, gosh dang it. It does this sometimes, I don't know why. I think you actually gotta let it load up on the game and then open up the book. Blah 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 blah. Alright, I believe now we should be good. Okay, yes, good. So where, alright. Enable where. Yep. Alright, so I didn't remember exactly what I had in my inventory. I did know what I was wearing, obviously. And so I tried to get that back to right around where I was, and I have the same spells as well, and I could not figure out why Categorized favorite menus does this still. I reinstalled the entire game and mod, and I installed this mod first, and then when you use it, because I use Nexus Mod Manager, but I manually download them because downloading with Nexus Mod Manager at like maximum of 1 megabyte per second is not fast enough. But so I installed this one first, and then when you're installing them, it's like, oh, well, you want to overwrite this folder of this mod, yada yada yada, and nothing ever came up like that for Categorized favorite menu at all. So I don't know why it's doing that, but I guess it isn't the biggest deal in the world. So I think everything is back on track. Just killed the dragon like we did the last episode, and Tadriel realized he something they kept calling Dragonborn, and he's he feels definitely different. He can feel power coursing through his veins, and he doesn't quite know what to make of it. And Curdwin looks a little bit different. I'm thinking Because I had her in heavy armor, but I think that I'd rather keep her in light armor. But that's just leather armor. And one of the new mods I do have is hoods with hair. So it's not like when women with long hair, they put their hoods on and they look bald. That always bothered me. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up what I needed to tell you. If anything else comes to mind, I mean, obviously I'll just pause it and let you guys know. Oh, sorry, just grabbing a drink of water. But yeah, all right. I guess we will hand it over to Kurt, or not Kurt. And also I noticed her name is Cerwiden. I've been calling her Curdwin for the longest time, and I realized that after about the 10th time I said it in like the 3rd episode. I was like, there's no going back now. So we're just assuming it's one of those accent things where that specific type of accent cannot pronounce a word. So from henceforth she is Curdwin. And so alright, we'll hand it over to Tadriel. It's alright. I guess we better get back to the y'all. What do you make of that, Curdwin? A bloody dragon. My god. It doesn't quite seem like all of this really happened. Oh, I don't know. I'm still a bit confused, I guess. I can't even think of the words. Oh, and one more thing, I'm sorry. In realistic needs and Frostfall, I need to set my keys, and I believe I use B for my inventory hotkey. So we're just gonna map this right above N, and we're gonna go with H, and then we'll go to Frostfall. I believe it's in, yeah, okay, so weather sense. I like to have this on my enter pad over on my number pad, so I can just reach it with my thumb. Survival skills, we'll go with the middle mouse button. So let me make sure B still opens my inventory. Alright, good to go. And it's cool with realistic needs because sometimes, like, I would run out of water flasks and you'd have to go refill them, and you can only do one at a time for some reason, but now you can just
Are there holidays in Skyrim?
drink.
In Bakshan we have celebrations for the end of each season. The Winter Solstice Festival is my favorite.
What in the gods was that? Did you hear that, Curdwin? What did they say? It sounded like they said Dovahkiin? Dovahkiin?
We're under attack!
What? Where? Oh gods. Oh, it would help if I if I hotkeyed my spells, huh? Alright, sorry for the interruption. Hopefully this is the last time. Alright. What in the world? Those assassins. Did you not just see me slay a dragon? Watch out, Cobra, there's an archer. Is there more? I think this is the other one. Bloody hell. I gotta get used to aiming this incantation, Caitlin. There's a war. What is it? Did you get him? Good job. Those Imperials and Stormcloaks. We best stay out of that. Oh, so many distractions, Curdwin. I'm not even walking up to the right side of Whiterun, am I? I walked right by it. This one's got a note. Let's see what it says. Maybe it'll give some reason as to why they attacked. As instructed, you are to eliminate the priestess Cerwiden by order of Jagrin Lern, High Theocrat. My spies have tracked her to Skyrim, where she seeks assistance to prevent the return of the Chaos Lords to this realm. She may be traveling with one or more companions, including Elric of Melonbone, Rakir, Flume, or Tadriel. Kill any you find with her. Do not underestimate Cerwiden. She is resourceful, cunning, and has already dispatched several of your comrades from the so-called Dark Brotherhood of Skyrim. Theleb Kirana. Cerwiden. It would seem somebody wants you dead. No worries. Was not much of a threat. On top of that, I mean, we just slayed a bloody dragon. Alright.
The roads of Skyrim.
Gotta let y'all Balgriff know that the deed is done. I want to know what that boom was, like a voice. Maybe like the gods saying Dovahkiin, I believe. What is a Dovahkiin? It's exactly what that dragon kept saying to me. And I don't know what language that is, but I've never heard of it.
Ysmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Alright, we did.
We're causing
Wasn't easy,
all we ask is to
but we certainly did.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Come to chat with an old woman. To your good
There has been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
I don't know, mate.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. It's easy. But he has good stuff.
I really miss my sisters from the town.
Still, Cerwiden, every time I look at this architecture, just
cousins out fighting
amazes
dragons,
me.
and what do I get?
Such craftsmanship. My god. Jarl, I've got good news. Alright, he's not busy.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting
So what
for
happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, Jarl. But we did manage to kill the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
I'm not exactly sure. Some people are trying to say Dragonborn, but when the dragon died, I absorbed some sort of energy from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards? I don't think that I'm familiar.
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
The throat of the Grey... What would they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thume, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar.
Is that what
This
that
hasn't
was?
happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know.
All
To
right.
climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once.
27,000 steps.
High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the
Thane.
greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl,
Shelley used to make me
and
the
this
Lydia.
weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office.
home.
I'll also notify
is a
my
housecarl?
guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business.
Well, I
Lord
appreciate
Arthas.
it.
We still have a city
I
to
guess
defend.
we'll
Yes,
make our way to these Greybeards, could we? Maybe they can give me answers.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf
That I
as
seek.
steward.
Actually, is there any food? There is not. What's a housecarl? Who's Lydia? I don't know.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Ah, you must be Lydia. What is a housecarl?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Well, that looks right about to what we need. It looks to appear you know your way around a sword and a shield. Me and my companion aren't quite melee savvy, if you will, so I could use your help.
Lead the way.
Alright, I guess let's make our way to the inn, gather some supplies, and I'll fill you in, and then we'll be on our way.
Walk among the stars!
What is it? Dragons?
An ass man who said, "Let me
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood?
I think I'd like to stock up on some water. I've got a long journey ahead of me, and hydration
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men...
will be key.
Take a look.
I'd also like to browse whatever food you might have. Let's see. Some milk might also be good to drink. Some salmon steak. We need this salt so that we can cook on the road. venison stew. That should be quite enough.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
One last thing I did forget to do was get Tadriel the 2 tents that I'd already constructed. So I am going to look up the item codes for that really quick and put that into the console command so that I can have those 2 tents before we go off and adventure. Alright, okay. So there's the leather one. So we'll go player.add item. What is that? 0B01A314. It's dark in my room, it's kinda hard to see. And we'll just add one of those. And we'll go back up there so that we can have the fur tent as well. And they were both small, so make sure we do that. No, don't want to cheat, definitely not, but don't want to have to do it the hard way when technically Tadriel had already earned the materials for his tents. Alright, I believe that. Alright, okay. I apologize once again. Alright, what do you guys think? You think you want to rest here? Wake up around 9 or 10? Just travel by night?
Sadia.
Yes, Mom?
Don't forget to
I
polish
think
those
that
glasses
might work.
later.
Actually, Lydia,
Of course, Mom.
I may have some
You must be one of
supplies
those
for you as well.
Right behind you.
In Winterhold.
Well, actually, let me introduce you to Cerwiden.
I understand.
I totally forgot to introduce the two
Hello,
of you.
Lydia. How are you? It's nice to meet you.
My name is Cerwiden. Most everyone just calls me Carrie.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Alright,
Still here.
but let me give some things to you.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Oh, you don't have to sound so enthused. It will be cold, so you're gonna want that. And I believe I'll have another cloak for you. And I don't know how much you like to match your all. Most women like to match, but I don't believe I have anything else that will match you for now, but I think at some point you just need to be warm, and that's the important part. So you can have that, and I believe I have an extra backpack for you. There's the one with the roll, and I thought that I had a second one, but I guess not.
Lead on.
Alright,
Yes.
so let's get some sleep, and then
If it's work I enjoy this work well enough.
I'd like a
but I'm
room,
ready to
please.
retire. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
There's no need.
The
I've
security
stayed
in
here
White
before.
One is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Sadia.
Lord Dongo, the Justice Maker,
Yes,
is the
Mom.
primary deity we worship back home.
Alright.
He's fair, kind, and fair.
Oh. Woke up with a bit of the sniffles. I don't know what that's about. Hopefully it doesn't progress into anything too serious. Alright, let's go down here and let's have a bite to eat and a little to drink before we make our way. Put a nice glass of milk. And some goat roast. Alright. Excuse me.
Security in White One is terrible.
Excuse me.
Shameful is what it is.
They're all drunk.
Yes.
Fancy robes.
Nine device.
Need something?
Oh,
I...
excuse me. Excuse me.
Huh?
I don't want to
I
have to
enjoy
chat
this work
to
well enough,
drunk
but I'm
people.
pretty tired. Anyway, what do you need?
Excuse me.
What do you want, little elf?
This place gets way too crowded for my likings.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market show. I'm sure we've got something.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Just a few more hours and I
You
can
there.
crawl under some...
We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Oh, I just don't have the time right now, I apologize. Good lord, do you think that I'd be more prepared to not have to stop a million times? Okay, let me just make sure. It's on Master. I was thinking about putting on Legendary because one of the mods I did get rid of was a Skyrim redone. And the reason for that is I probably will add it when I become a higher level, but there were several times in a lot of my videos when I had to edit out a ridiculous death because I would get one-shotted by nonsense. Like a random arrow would kill me, or even Cerdwin accidentally killed me on a swing, and so that made it really hard. But so I took that off for now, at least until I'm not so squishy. But it is the new legendary difficulty. I'm trying to, don't know how hard that is. Master, those Dark Brotherhood people weren't that hard, so I think I might put it on legendary for now. We'll try that out. Alright, are you ladies ready? I believe the Jarl marked my map. Let me have a look. Let's see, he said it was to the east now. Hypothermia. Oh, gods, we got to go around this mountain. Which way would be quicker to go around? This way? Or back through Riverwood? I think back through Riverwood might be a little quicker. So we're gonna do that. Oh gods, I better not be getting sick. All this cold weather in Skyrim. I've had the sniffles ever since. That is just a gorgeous sky. Absolutely stunning. In Valenwood we don't often see the sky as it's clouded with the treetops. We do get glimpses through them, but nothing quite this open. So bright I can barely look back down. It's incredible. Alright, 1 second. To make sure I fight this cold, to hold me over, I'm gonna have some stew. What kind of stew? I think I would like some rabbit stew. moth go? I could use him. Where did he go? Oh god. Could use him for more alchemy. There we go. I know, Cerwiden. I've been meaning to get on with my alchemy. But I've just been... What? Is that a known route? Hold on 1 second. Speak of alchemy. There was just a moth right here, and I saw it. You think I'm joking, Cerwiden? I'm for real this time. I'm going to start progressing on my alchemy. Alright, slight delay, I apologise, ladies.
My shower used to make me the most wonderful clam chowder.
Of course. Women will have things to talk about back there. Oh, hold on. Not very tall. Maybe one of you could start catching the moths. It's... What's wrong with a bug? There's nothing creepy about a bug.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Oh, I'm not doing anything, sir. He's gone, never mind. Alright. All kinds of flowers. See, Cerwiden, look how serious I am. I haven't stopped gathering since we left Whiterun. Probably should stop and taste some of these ingredients though, so I know what I'm getting into. Oh my gods, some of those didn't taste half bad. Don't be such a girl, Cerwiden. There's nothing wrong with eating plants. Good evening, traveller.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Oh, I apologise. Didn't plan on stopping you. What was that? You scared me, Cerwiden. No one has still moved these wolf pelt bodies off the road. Let me get rid of these. Just sitting in the road. Let them decompose to nature. We'll never do that on the stones. Get them off the roads. I guess that should be my responsibility. I killed them. Oops. Dropped him. This bugger's a little heavier. God. I'm not built for this manual labour. Alright. That's a little better. Oh, Cerwiden. Do you have any cold remedy spells?
This is so much different than I had pictured in my head.
Well, that's not how healing spells work. Oh, alright. That's fine. Skyrim is more abundant in plant life than I would have believed that it is, or was. I need to catch this torch bug over here. Don't want to have to get in the water. I think I could make the jump. Oh, not quite. Oh god. No, 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 no. What the heck? I don't know what mod this is. Okay. Never mind. So, okay, there's a brief intermission. I don't know what that's there for and why it would kill me and remove my magic. But anyways. False alarm, Goodwin. That was not a firefly. And my boots are soaked. Let me look at my map. So we're in Riverwood. I believe if we take the road up here to the left instead of going straight, we should be on the right path. Hello, Bobby. Alright. A wolf. What's it running from?
Leave my friends alone.
Is it with a pack? That was awkward. What's a husky doing all the way up here? Right. So I believe pretty soon there should be a fork in the road.
Even in my land,
and we're going to want to
so
keep
many
left.
wars are started in the name of religion and the gods.
Excuse me, sir. Who are you?
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
Explain yourself.
No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Who do you think you are? Are these stolen goods? What in the world? I don't even care. I don't think you'll be able to find me.
Did you see someone run past just now?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and presume that these are your boots.
Yes. How did you get this? Never mind. Here. It's not much, but it's something. I'm going to track down that thief and murder him.
I'll carve you into pieces.
Alright, yeah, you didn't have to look far. Yeah, right on his trail the whole time. Oh, good luck with that. This is a strange land. Lydia, you're a Nord. What is it like living here your whole life? Everything I've seen. What have I been here, like a week, I believe. Everything's been so strange. It's like a world of chaos almost. I went from never killing a human being in my life to killing like 10 a day. What madness. Alright, I believe we're approaching Helgen, where we're gonna want to keep left again. This is where it all started, Cerdwin. This is what I was telling you about. This is where they brought me when they believed that I was a Stormcloak. That first dragon, it was all black. It wasn't the one that we saw outside of Whiterun. It was all black. And he destroyed this. Destroyed this entire city, or town, rather. Right, oh, wait a minute, there's T-Fox. Alright, we're gonna want to keep the further left. It's getting a bit cooler, Cerdwin. I think we'll be at Everstead. Not too long. It's nice. Stay a nice night at the inn. And then travel up to the throat of the world the next day. What did your wargraph say? 27,000 steps. That's gotta be a day's journey at least. A full day. You two ain't very talkative back there. I figured Cerdwin would have your ear talked off by now. Who's that? Oh, he's a Stormcloaks.
Sophie would help me dress my hair before class.
I guess we better find a place up here to break off a camp here, Cerdwin. Lydia, I apologize, I keep neglecting to mention you. It's not that I don't like you, I've grown quite fond of you. In fact... Oh god, there's a wall. I think we should probably find a way around. I don't know. Or we can set up camp down here and wait it out. Because I've become quite cold. So we need to harvest some firewood there. To get a little bit more. Too cold to harvest wood. Well, that's no good, because now I can't start a fire. But we will put down this fur tent and see if that can't help me at all. Where should we put it? Right about there. Alright. Can we sit in here? Hopefully get a little bit warmer in here. Alright, well, I'm about to end this episode here anyway. We're having a little bit of mod malfunctioning. Yes, okay, yeah, use the lantern. Probably should have harvested some firewood before I left. I think Tadriel originally had some in his inventory, which I'm certain of because I always wanted to
If you know any true sons and
make sure he had firewood. So I'm gonna add 3 more firewood just for this one fire. And so that we don't freeze to death out here, because that is another thing I forgot to add. I told myself, hey, you should write down everything that you need,
Cloaks of Skyrim.
because you're gonna get in here and have to
Stormcloak wants to see them.
redo everything like 30 times. And but I did not. But we're gonna build him a campfire real quick, because he should have already had that. Get a little bit closer. I want it to trap in the heat, so we want to
What do
get
you
it.
like to do to relax? After doing my
There
chores
we go.
with the temple, I'd always
Watch
relax
out,
with a
good
warm
one.
bath.
Alright, we'll sit back down. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna end that episode here. So yeah, a lot of cool things going on. He's going up to the Greybeard's, gonna find out what's going on with him and why everything's happening the way that it is. And so yeah, hopefully he'll get some answers, and hopefully that battle will have dissipated a little bit, because I was starting to get, my frame rate was starting to drop a little bit, and I don't want to go in there, like especially towards the end of a video, and have it just crash or go ridiculously low. So we'll try to do that at the beginning of the next video, and because I don't have the most powerful rig. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to see more. You can check out the cinematic I made for his intro, because I originally did a prologue. It was like, man, it's boring to watch me talk, so I did a little cinematic, if you will. And I also did one for the series I'm going to be doing here soon. I want to get a little further into Tadriel before I start his. But yeah, you can check them both out and subscribe to see more. And yeah, so I thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying it so far, and we'll see you next time.